Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. We've reached a defining point in the season. We gain in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the BYU Cougars and the Houston Cougars. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, this is obviously a huge matchup. With the 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand that they are facing one of the best teams in the country. A top 25 matchup. He's been warning his team all week at practice. Do not take them lightly. They want to be 1-0 after this week and keep the streak alive. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cougars offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes Tavian St. Clair. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Finds his man. It's Martin. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Sanford. Inside the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
St. Clair. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards, so much speed.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Right down the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
He'll start this drive firing. Bringing the heat. Trying to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Houston offense once again. That last drive was promising for a while, but it breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. And they got it. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
Houston will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Runs through the tackle. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Crawford. Grabbed in the middle, it's Phillips. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Cougar! Stealing a score on special teams. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a like that, back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. The give from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Casper.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, what a move to get open. He smashes his way through again. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. BYU with the 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Here's a little room there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. BYU has this offense clicking. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got him. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Wants to throw. It's Crawford. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Skips away from pressure. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Shakes off the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tavian St. Clair. Working that left side now. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Casper. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Connection to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready to go.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Could be an alley.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off.
Snags it, and there's running room. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing St. Clair. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Sanford. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Under fire. Going for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They go play action with St. Clair. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Houston. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. They get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The option, the keeper. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Crawford. Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Moving away from pressure. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few. Short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tavian on the play action. Makes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. The coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. With the catch, it's Thomas. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. St. Clair. Complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're
turning it on. Crosses midfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. Running behind that left side. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Back to throw, it's Crawford. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. The run inside. It's Turner. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tavian St. Clair fires to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Let's go. When you see snot bubbles coming out of the offensive player, you know it was a good lick. The Mike linebacker sits right in the middle of the field, ready to roll, ready to lay the hammer.
Dances away. Just ran over him. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. BYU with the 1st and 10. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
To the air. It's Crawford. He's got the back in the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd down play from the gun. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
And, man, that is the hard part about playing defense nowadays. It's not the first play. It's the second play that you have to react to. It's a pass. Everybody's playing pass, but he has the ability to do that. And we've seen him do it today already. Just take off, make things happen. Now the QB over 100.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Special teams proving to be special. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. What a spectacular play by the return man. 90-plus yards.
No. Yes, perfect. Great decision. Sometimes when that ball gets inside the 10, you might want to let it bounce, go into the end zone. The returner says, I got different plans. I'm going to make something happen, and he sure as heck does when he gets it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think
Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
Oh, it's a highlight-type catch. Big throw down the field, and how about my guy going up and stabbing it with one hand? That was beautiful.
Looking to pass, it's Crawford. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab right on the sideline, but he's out of bounds, and they're going to lose yardage. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen, and they get him down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
28, BYU 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Some misdirection with the counter. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the run, it's Turner. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. The run from the shotgun. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Throwing St. Clair. Going for it all. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. He'll pull it down and run. Past the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Turner. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to be able to score.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Running the option, it's Crawford. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. To the air, it's Crawford. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're trying to eat up some clock here. Ninth play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. The snap sets up to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Trying to keep this drive alive. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so it can be.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Now set. Like 18. Like 18. Move.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Crawford. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Running inside. It's Sanford. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented, a lot